Hey guys, welcome to a new video. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you some stuff that I got for Christmas this year in 2014. And most of this is going to be movie related stuff. But at the beginning and at the end, there's going to be two things that aren't really movie related. Well, I guess the first one will be. But there are two other things I got for Christmas this year that are pretty notable that I wanted to show you. Not quite ready for a top 10 best of the year yet, since I live in an area where we get a lot of films that either come out later on or, the wide release doesn't happen until later. So at the moment, Christmas stuff for now, and then I'm probably going to be doing like a top 10 most anticipated films of 2015 to get that out of the way, and because I know a lot of people are probably going to be doing one of those later on too. But let's get started with things that I got for Christmas this year. So the first one, as promised, it is kind of movie related, but it's not. It's the novel of Gillian Flynn's Gone Girl. I know this is a big movie right now, and I love the movie, by the way. Um, but this is the actual novel that the movie's based on. Really cool story. So I'm hoping the book lives up to what the movie later became. I heard the ending is very different from what they ended up using for the movie because I guess a lot of people really hated the ending to the book, so they had to change it for the movie. So hopefully, either way, the book's really good. Just like the movie, hopefully I really enjoy this as well. So, Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. And then this is a smaller film that I really enjoyed earlier in the year. Really wanted to own it for quite a while now. And I'm glad that I actually own this independent film now. It's Chef by John Favreau. Really good movie. My parents like it a lot too. And that's really saying a lot because they don't really watch a lot of indie films like I do. But I gotta say, this is a really good one. Um, I'm probably going to be talking about this in a later video pretty soon. But yeah, Chef's very good. Really glad I got this one because this is just a really good, feel good cooking indie film that I really enjoy a lot. And then this one was pretty high on my Christmas list this year. I really wanted this one a lot. This is Edge of Tomorrow, even though it does say Live, Die, Repeat on here. But the film is called Edge of Tomorrow. That was just a slogan they used to advertise the movie, and they used it for the trailer. But yeah, very good movie. It's very much Groundhog Day in a military-like manner. It also kind of has that difficult video game feeling to it, where you keep repeating the level over and over again until you finally beat the level of the game that you really enjoy, but it's really difficult. Definitely has that kind of vibe to it. But yeah, Edge of Tomorrow is definitely one I really wanted a lot this year for Christmas, and I did get it, and I got it as a Blu-ray combo pack. So just huge thumbs up again. Love Edge of Tomorrow. And then this is a film that I've wanted for a long time, and I finally got it this year for Christmas. And actually, I think it did show up one the last year or the last 2 years. I think it showed up in my 2012 and 2013 Christmas list. Didn't get it for either year, but I luckily got it for this year. And that's Mulan. It does come with Mulan too, but I don't really care about Mulan too. I just wanted to get the first one. So this is the first Mulan film on DVD. Love this film. It's a great Disney film. I think this came out shortly before the Disney Renaissance era kind of came to an end. So this is definitely one of their last 2D animated films that was just really brilliant. I think Tarzan was kind of the end of the Renaissance era, so I think this came out shortly before Tarzan did. But yeah, love this film. It's just a really good, ancient story, brought back to life for a Disney audience in the era it came out in, and just really like it a lot. And I'm really glad I got it for Christmas. And this is a film that actually a friend of mine let me borrow, and I'm a huge fan of Wes Anderson. And when I saw it, it was pretty original for what I saw, and I really like this film. I really like its unique and different sense of humor. And it's the Royal Tenenbaums by Wes Anderson. Huge cast as you can see in this film. We had Gene Hackman, Angelica Houston, Danny Glover, Gwyneth Paltrow, Luke Wilson, Bill Murray, Owen Wilson. Just huge cast was a part of this movie, and it's really unique and different. Like I said, it's just really well done. Really glad I finally got this. It's actually kind of hard to find right now. I think the Blu-ray's a little bit easier to find than the DVD, but this is the deluxe edition DVD, from the Criterion Collection still, where it almost looks like a book. It even has the like the top and bottom of a book, as you can see here. Just really well done Wes Anderson film, and I'm finally glad that it's finally a part of my collection. And this is another film that I really enjoyed that I finally can add to my collection. I've wanted it for quite a while now because I really do enjoy this film, and this one has brilliant cinematography, by the way. And it's Easy Rider by Dennis Hopper. If I got his name right. Yeah, Dennis Hopper. Yeah, I believe he. Oh, I swear he directed. Yeah, Dennis Hopper directed this, and Peter Fonda helped him write it, and Peter Fonda also starred in the movie, and they got Jack Nicholson involved. Just really well done movie, just really great motorcycle film. Love Easy Rider, and I'm finally glad that I can finally add it to my collection. This is a film I almost kind of feel bad that joined my collection so late, but I'm finally glad that it's finally here to be a part of my collection for good. And I love this film. It's just such a great dark comedy in a way. It's American Psycho with Christian Bale. Just really well done film. For those who haven't seen it, you owe it to yourself to see this. It is kind of unintentionally campy and at times and stuff. It's just so well done. It's just such a great dark comedy, and there's just a lot of great things about it that it's kind of hard to explain in words. But for some odd reason, you just walk away from it just absolutely loving this movie. There's just something about this film that's just unique and different and original, and I don't know. I just can't wait to rewatch it again because it's just such a great movie. And then for those who know me for quite a while, and you knew how that this is a big film for me for films I was looking forward to in 2014. I really enjoyed this film a lot, but unfortunately, it's not quite as good as I was hoping it was going to be. But it was still really good regardless, and was actually really successful in the box office. And I know a lot of people enjoy this film too. So it's Guardians of the Galaxy. I actually got to rewatch this earlier today. Um, just really great Marvel film. Like I said, it didn't quite live up to the hype I was kind of hoping it was going to be, but I really like this a lot, and I'm finally glad that I own a copy of it. And then this is another really great film that I'm probably going to watch several times over again. It's just so well done with the CGI and with the story and with the character development, and you understand where people are coming from in this movie. And it's Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, another 2014 film I absolutely loved. It's really too bad there wasn't a Blu-ray combo pack for this because I think this film really could have sold well better in retail stores if they did it that way. There was one where I think you got like the Blu-ray and the digital HD copy. That's not really a Blu-ray combo pack to me, but I really love this movie. I'm glad I finally own a copy of it. Um, just really well done film. If you haven't seen this yet and you love Planet of the Apes, you owe it to yourself to see this movie. See Rise of the Planet of the Apes first, though, because this film takes place about 8 years after this film, but you'll thank yourself later. It definitely goes back to that film a lot. So if you have not seen that yet and you love Planet of the Apes, see this film and see Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And this film I kind of was not expecting to get. And I'm glad I got it because I wanted to own this for a while and now I do finally have it. And that's The Hunger Games Catching Fire. I own the first one. I love the first one. And I really like the second movie and the second book. And for those who know me personally, you know how I'm not too hot on the Mockingjay story overall. But I'm finally glad that I own Catching Fire on DVD. So great one to add to the collection again. And I'm finally glad I actually own this movie. And then it's another kind of pleasant surprise. I've been asking for this film for a while now, and this is finally the first time where I've gotten close to getting it, and I actually did get it. It's a 4-pack DVD of you get Blues Brothers, Animal House, The Jerk, and Car Wash. The reason why I kind of got this to begin with was because I've been asking for Blues Brothers for the longest of time, wanted to own it for the longest time, and I finally got my own copy of it. I like Animal House. It's good. It's not as great as I think as people make it out to be. And I still need to see The Jerk and Car Wash. I've heard excellent things about The Jerk, and I hope it's really good. Know little to nothing about Car Wash, so hopefully that's a decent surprise when I get around to that. But I'm glad I finally own the Blues Brothers. That's the most important. And I also got The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's kind of weird how why I got this because I have this on VHS. I have my older brother who has the Blu-ray combo pack of this, but I finally own like my own copy of this on DVD. So just something that was waiting to happen. I'm finally glad that I own my own copy of this because I just love this film. It's definitely Tim Burton and Henry Selick's masterpiece for sure. And then this is another film where I just kind of like, I've just been waiting for the day to finally get it, and I finally got it. It's actually a collector set of this movie as well. Martin Scorsese's Raging Bull. Love this film. I gotta say though, I think I like the Rocky pictures a little bit better. Not Rocky Five, obviously, but it's just a really well done film. I know it had the same producers involved as the Rocky films did, and obviously Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro are both really well known for this movie, as well as Joe Pesci. Just really glad I own this one. It's the collector's set, and I'm sure it's going to look great on DVD and Blu-ray. And then, as promised, my last thing I'm going to show you today isn't really movie related, but it's something that's close to my heart, and it's very fitting for what it is. I got a calendar of the Super Mario game franchise. Huge Super Mario fan. I'm a huge fan of the games. And so for 2015, I get to have a Super Mario calendar in my room, which is very fitting for me. And that's that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you all had a great Christmas as well. Like I said, I'm going to have a top 10 most anticipated films of 2015 list coming pretty soon for you. But for now, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you were entertained by the gifts I got, and I hope you guys had a great Christmas as well. And I'll see you guys here for the next video.